Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. Moorea here, and in today's video I'm not going to ramble on too long. I'm getting ready for brunch. So I'm also trying two new products from Danessa Myricks. So if you would like to see how I achieved this beat, then keep on watching. Okay, so as you guys could see from the beginning, I'm getting ready for brunch, but I wanted to try two new products to me from Danessa Myricks. So I got her Vision Cream Cover 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I got two different shades, but the other shade I got isn't here yet. So I'm going to try N08, which is neutral. And then I'm also going to incorporate Jubilee, her Yummy Skin Blurring Powder Blush. It's brand new. I'm going to incorporate that in my look today. It's like a nice terracotta, and I love like terracotta orange blushes. I will be doing a video though on a full face of Danessa because I'm going to be getting one more other product that I want to incorporate, and I also got another product that I want to try. So stay tuned for that. But for now, we're going to try out this foundation. This is the shade here. And honestly, I feel like it'll look good. I was really contemplating on between a neutral shade and a warm shade. So I got both. I think this is a neutral shade that's a little bit deeper than me, but we're going to make it work. I took 2 pumps of that product, and I know I've seen videos where it says a little bit goes a long way. So we're just going to dab that right into my skin. You guys can see I normally go for neutral foundations from brands because sometimes depending on their coloring system, warm is too warm for me. So I always opt for neutral. Look bad on camera though. I'm curious to see. Okay, so I do have some left over of the 2 pumps that I took out, which is fine. But I know the color is really neutral because if you look at my shoulder, which my body is way lighter than my face, I just want to say. But see how you can see that I'm really yellow here in comparison? I feel like Danessa's neutral is like a true neutral, but also, I don't know, like it does kind of give, it's leaning a little bit more cool, in my opinion. Just a little bit. But in comparison to my skin, it's so weird because it doesn't look too off, but I like you could see I have a little bit, just a little bit more yellow. So that's why for me it's weird. Like when I am choosing foundations, I usually go with neutral. I'm usually brands neutral. Some brands I can be warm, if anything. Hey, some brands I'm cool because even at MAC, theirs is neutral cool, and it's like their golden, yellowy, neutral tone. Um, for example, ABH, I'm 450C, which is their olive neutral range. But then for Estee Lauder, I'm 5W 1.5, which is their warm gold. It's weird. So the complexion is so hard, and I feel like that's why people want to find one foundation that works for them and then leave it at that. But I'm so intrigued by complexion products that I like trying to see what I am in their coloring system. But every brand is different. So although I know I can make this work, I feel like in Danessa's range, I'm a W. So we'll see. I am going to revisit. In terms of how this feels and looks like skin. The coverage is phenomenal. I just don't even understand. It is so thin. I feel like I have nothing on my face. I feel like I applied a serum and it sank into my skin and I have nothing on my face. That's what it feels like. Incredible. So now we're going in with Jubilee and we're blending that up into, this is really creamy. We're blending this up into our cheek, like on our cheeks. into our temples. I'm hoping that this dries down because, like, this is really hydrating. Very, 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 very hydrating. You could see that it's adding a glow to my face. I was hoping that this formulation was like a cream to powder, but we'll see how this layers. I'm going to give it a chance because I've said this before. I'm very particular about cream products. And if this isn't like something that will be drying down, then I'm just going to go in a little bit on my cheeks to just blend out the blush a little bit more, and then the edges so it's not like going too much into my contour and stuff. Okay, so this is the completed look. I didn't do anything crazy. I just popped on a lash and did my lip combination, which I know someone's going to ask me. My lip combination is the Makeup Forever liners in the shades Dimensional Dark Brown and Limitless Brown. I apply Limitless Brown first, then my lipstick, which my lipstick is the Makeup Forever Artist Lipstick in Anywhere Caffeine. They recently came out with lipsticks, not recently, like a couple of months ago, that are like their popular liners. So I have Endless Cacao, which looks like Stone from MAC, and Anywhere Caffeine. So I'm wearing Anywhere Caffeine today, and then I put Dimensional Brown. And then for my lip glosses, I've been using this recently to reinforce my darker lip liners, which is from About Face. This is the shade Play Hooky. It's a great, beautiful chocolate brown, neutral chocolate brown lipstick. It's not like super warm, so I like that because it goes with my dimensional brown liner. And then for a lip gloss, just on top, I did Too Faced lip injection in the shade Secret Sauce, which is just kind of like a dual chromatic peachy pinky gloss, and I thought it pulled together nicely because I did warm cheeks. um I showed you guys me applying the blush in Jubilee. I wore the foundation. Now that I've finished my face, the foundation came together because my NC55 powder, putting that on top of the neutral um, foundation, I found it came together. So this is what my face is giving. I wasn't too sure about the blush at first because I originally was like, I swear these formulation for the Yummy Skin Balm is a cream to powder. So I was like, absolutely bet. But it's a different, like, it's hydrating and it's like shiny on the face. It's not like the ABH cream bronzer or the NARS cream bronzer, which those are cream to powder because they're not like super emollient on the skin. It's like once you press the product into the skin, it dries down to a powder, which is why I like it. This though stays emollient, although this claims to be a cream to powder product. So I was a little bit worried at first because I felt as though on my cheek area where I kind of like applied my concealer and I layered the blush, it was doing that weird thing that I don't like on my skin. But I'm giving it a chance and I actually think my face looks good. I do. In love with the foundation and the coverage. Feels like nothing. I'm just gonna play around with the shades once I get the W one. But I was gonna write off the products. Well, not the foundation. I was gonna write off the blush, and I was like, I think I'm gonna have to return it, but I'm gonna give it another chance. I think the brush, sorry, that I used to apply the brush as well made a difference because this is a dual fiber brush, and I use this for foundation when I want to do something quick. But I think I need something more dense, like this, for example, to apply the blush. You guys can see the difference in terms of how this is like smoother and more dense. This is also something I use for foundation. Whereas the bristles are different. So they pick up and lay the product differently, if that makes sense. So I'm going to give it another chance. Um, yeah, hopefully it doesn't separate because like there is a little bit of texture in this area. I'm not gonna lie. There is just a little bit, and I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. But we're gonna try a different application method. We're gonna give it a chance before I really say, let me just ship this back. But yeah, this is the completed look. Nothing crazy, just perfected base, cute little cheek moment, and a good lip and lash. I'm gonna go out to brunch now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in another one very soon. Bye, loves.